Let's talk about how we won.
Yeah. So,
Right.
road to boys in motion. You know,
This is
we'll each have our say since we have a lot to say. So after Vibe, that's when we started practicing for boys in motion. So, hey, you guys could talk first.
I think Sean should talk.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Sean. As
Damn.
be our guest, because you are.
So like talking about the first, like, or leading up to street dance, or
Yeah.
Yeah, anything.
Yeah.
all right, boys. So I think it was all fun when we started practicing at the structure.
Oh,
Right.
I
yeah.
didn't know.
Fun times.
I remember what do you call it? Not having rides there, so we have to like ask Cheke or Victor to like carpool
Yeah.
just to get to the
those
structure.
were our teammates back then. Love you guys. Love you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out you
Shout
too.
out.
Oh, yeah, I
We
forgot.
miss you guys.
Wherever
Love
you
you.
guys are in the world.
Yeah, they're chilling. But yeah, I think those are some pretty fun times. Let's see. Dang, I can't really think right now, but it'll come to me for sure.
I think the main thing was since Eminem was so big, people divide into their little cliques and everything.
Yeah.
But since Boys in Motion was so, it was we had what 17, 18 people.
17.
Yeah, I was 17.
And it was literally only the best guys, so there were no cliques in that. It was we all just talked and we all just got along really well, and like that was like I look back at that and like it just taught me the importance of like camaraderie, and like a lot of those values I learned while on Boys I do still carry, and like it's a very nostalgic topic for us. We look back very fondly on this because it's like
Yeah.
I don't know,
Agreed.
it was definitely some
We-
of the best
yeah.
moments of high school.
We made both a lot of friends and a lot of memories.
Yeah, it was.
I think
Yeah.
it was just a lot better because they let us be open about everything, you know.
Yeah.
But I do think that the coaches were hard on the wrong people. Like, I think they should have been a lot harder on us instead of like the other people who got the brunt of their like
Yeah,
discipline stuff.
Yeah.
we were treated. There was heavy favor. Like I said, we all got along, but there was still favoritism towards
Yeah.
us, and I think that was like kind of unfair.
Yeah, I just don't think I have one person specifically in mind, but I just don't think those people deserve the amount of like not discipline, but just like shitty, just being mean, you know?
Yeah.
Just like that. What was that? Do it again. That wasn't good.
Yeah,
It's
that
like,
whole
Yeah.
it was fine.
like
But like other than that, it was good. It was a good time.
because also like since we all got really close, even with the captains and whatever, like what had happened was they just gained so much trust in us to get better that they let us goof off and fuck around. But they knew that if we like after we had our little joke, a couple seconds later, if we did the routine again, they knew it would be better. But they had that trust in us. But some of the other guys on our team, it was a little less, which like was Andrew was saying, which it was kind of undeserved. And
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
there were times where they tried to discipline us, which I think we, for some reason, when they try to tell us like, yo, you guys gotta cool it. We would respect the way they would tell it to us as opposed to when we were on Emanon, which is like, yeah, that still got us into trouble. Because here's the difference between Emanon discipline and boys discipline. Emanon discipline we completely disregarded. Boys discipline, we followed it for a day, and then the next practice we would forget about it.
Right.
Yeah, basically.
I don't know. It's still a good time. Still a good time. Still good friends. God. I mean,
But yeah.
yeah, go on.
Anyways,
What do you guys have to say?
we won the pinnacle competition for that season.
Yeah. You guys
It
have
was very fun, so scary, good experience.
Tyler,
I think we should
Jacobs.
move on to sophomore year though, because we're kind of running out of time.
Yeah.
All right. You guys could talk about. So we're gonna skip. I feel like we should skip Emanon through sophomore year because this is when we started to loathe it.
Yeah, essentially, well, I personally speaking, I got really fucking sick of it,
Yeah.
and I wanted to quit so bad. Eventually I did, which in hindsight, don't want to sound mean or disrespectful, was one of the best decisions I made.
Same here. Like I have no problem with dance itself, but it was just I couldn't see myself on the team any longer, and maybe part of that was because we were because this is gonna sound really bad, but I don't know. Like I was conditioned to like kind of not follow their authority since they gave us so many passes, which was really bad. But when they started to like, and I guess it was for the betterment of the whole team, but they started to crack down on discipline more, and I was like, I can't do this. Also, my grades are going to shit.
Yeah, and that, and they were
Right.
and they were pretty disorganized too, with like dues and everything.
That's very true.
Yeah, if you don't know,
Yeah.
we had to pay.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah, we had to
Oh,
pay.
yeah.
That's right.
here's a little secret. I don't know if this will get us in trouble. Some of us had to pay more than others. Some of us had to pay less than others. And that I feel like that was a big problem with a lot of us. But anyway, so move on to boys, boys in motion. We'll get into why we couldn't
Okay.
Boys and-
I want to preface this by saying it was the most fun I've ever had at dance.
Yeah,
I think,
Boys in
for real.
Motion this year was just as fun, maybe even better. I think that
and I think a big shout out to Trey, cause that motherfucker like did discipline us pretty good.
he
I
did.
think.
I
Yeah.
think Trey kept us
Yeah.
under control really well. We definitely, and I also it was that combined with us getting older, even though it was like 1 year, it was still.
Right.
I think what we
Right.
went through in boys and how we won kind of matured us.
Yeah.
And like of course I think Trey had a good part in like keeping us controlled. But like,
However, Donovan and Rigo gave us too much. I mean, hey, not to drop in, I mean, I already dropped the names, but I'm pretty sure they wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
I think them two. Yeah, they. Rico's chill though.
Yeah, Rigo.
Yeah.
That's motherfucking pops right there, dude.
Editor, put up the video of him doing a tray flip and eating shit.
yeah,
that's
Rigo.
Goat.
But yeah, that was fun.
No, yeah, and
That was a
plus
good year.
good job to our captains at the time because I think that set was way better than our freshman year set, in my opinion.
You think so?
In my opinion, I think
I really like
Overall
that.
team,
I had
yes.
fun. I
love that
I had
set.
fun doing
Shit
that
was
set.
lit.
overall that set is like, that's probably I hate to suck our own dicks here again, but that's like one of the most creative sets I've seen in dance.
Oh yeah, conceptually it's
Yeah,
way better
yeah,
than freshman
yeah.
years.
Definitely.
But I think it was also better because, yeah, the captains were mostly at the forefront, but they this time they truly let everybody have their time to shine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did a good
Like
job.
everybody
at that.
got good spots.
Oh yeah, that's
had
facts.
everybody had their like moment at the front. It was good.
And
I mean, I
also-
think we gained a lot more boys too from the other team.
yeah, from our high
Yeah,
school.
that's true. That's very
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That's
From
true,
our
that's
high
true.
school team, well, cause
Yeah, that's where I met. Shout out to Jordan, Paul, fucking
John.
yeah, they
Lenny,
hopped teams.
Oh,
boy.
They jumped from the high school team we were just talking about we kind of had a rivalry with. They went from that team to ours, and I love those guys. Shout out to you
I love-
guys.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I love them.
really fun year of boys, but then after that, that's when everyone. So after we won, we were like, let's go. Then we had to go back to Emanon,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, that's how we felt.
yeah, that in the way I said that, that's the best way to describe it. Time to go back to Emanon.
It's
Yeah.
perfectly exemplified because that day we had to compete as Boys in Motion and Emanon.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because
Oh,
So-
shit, I forgot about
yeah,
that.
because that
So we felt really good coming off the stage from Boys, but then it was like, oh, we gotta
It's
do
like-
this shit again.
because that competition's multi-divisional. So
Oh, that's a big
that-
word.
yeah. So what are you gonna say, Jacobs?
Oh nah, you go ahead.
Oh, anyways, yeah, we went back-to-back champions on that one, by the way.
Yes,
Hey,
Yes,
put up
sir.
the two pictures. Put up the two
Yeah.
pictures of us going back-to-back.
First place and high point,
sir.
baby.
And High Point.
Heck
I
yeah.
think,
guys are
I think we
watching
got first for Emanon too, but we didn't give a
Yeah, we didn't
Oh,
really
yeah.
care.
Oh yeah, I forgot
We
about
didn't
that.
care.
I forgot
Good job,
about that.
guys.
Hey, if you guys don't know what,
Yay.
or if you guys are listening and you don't know what high point means, like I said, it's multi-divisional. So it's even different genres of dance, different divisions basically. And we got the highest score out of any team there, which includes all the different
Yup.
genres, all the different divisions. So we
Yes,
went back to
sir.
back on that.
Yeah, both years.
So at
That's
that
pretty
point,
goat.
people were already okay, not to suck our own dicks again,
For like the fifth
for
time.
the fifth time. But after that, people, they cemented that our group, not even just our group, because they're like, we're just, because for now we're talking about our history, but there were other people that were same age as us, same grade as us, that we were part of that same conversation. Like, oh, these are the next generations that are gonna carry us. Because like I said, during that time, like, no disrespect, Eminon's doing their thing, good job to them, keep it up, and all that. But it was still kind of on a slow drop down, and people thought, oh, these guys are gonna be the guys to bring it back up. But yeah, this is our story of how we left.
Right. At this point, we all left, right? But
Slowly.
some of us came back.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah,
I
slow-
left
yeah.
way before.
Yeah, Eman.
Right, yeah, E-Man left away. He started volleyball, that's why.
Yeah, there's a whole other funny story that involves that time. But that's another episode.
Oh really? I don't even remember.
Nah, you guys. It's when it was like me versus you guys.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's
Okay,
Hey,
right.
okay.
we'll bring back
another
Sean.
episode.
We'll bring back Sean another episode where we just talk about our friendship. Maybe we'll even bring
Yeah,
on
that
Christian.
shit's so funny.
Alright,
We'll
I'll
include
be
everyone.
there, bro.
We'll try and include everyone. We'll try and include everyone.
Anyways,
I think,
go ahead.
I think my major reason for leaving was I had pretty bad. I had a pretty big depression episode during that year.
Mhm.
It carried over to like junior year. But yeah, I left, and boy golly, so much time in my day now.
Facts.
Yeah.
I did feel super lonely without like seeing the dudes every day. But other than
Yeah,
that,
we
I
spent
think
a lot
it
of
was-
time
it was,
together because of dance.
It was a lot better for my mental health leaving.
Yeah,
So
that's
for,
good. That's
But
good.
Yeah, for me,
from here on out, like Gabe left, I left, E-Man left. It's just fucking
it trickled down.
Tyler
Yeah.
Tyler Jacobs and Sean left on the team.
So for me, I
Yeah.
just, because my parents wanted me to leave, because that was the first ever time they've seen one of their kids have a failing grade,
Oh.
and it was really bad. It made like a super huge rift between me and my parents.
Mm-hmm.
But I quit, and the same thing, and I was devastated. I was like, but no, this is my team. I can't leave them. And like, but then no, it was the same thing with Andrew. I was like, holy shit, I have so much time in my day, and especially since freshman year, I was on the tennis team too, so I would go from tennis practice to Eminon practice. But also, I would lie to the directors and say my tennis practice would end at 6 o'clock. So I would end up going to Eminon practice with 30 minutes left in that practice. And then once that was over, I went straight to boys. So it was like, I kind of cheated that. Anyways, you can't do anything about that
Yeah.
now. It's in the past.
Also, at the end of sophomore year, Gabe was named co-captain for boys.
Oh,
and
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Oh,
I
and
was
then he
named.
left.
And then I left. After they. So like yeah, but then also because I was still we still stayed on the team, like it wasn't all gone. We were just gone for the rest of the competition season, and we came back for what was that summer recital,
Yeah, we did recital.
and that
Oh, that was
Oh,
a good
oh,
one.
that one
Yeah.
was good.
that was
I
kind of
love
like
that
was-
set.
that was our best
set was
one.
the best.
that was kind of our send off. That was our send off because like all these years we did the one where it was just us boys did our routine at recital, but that was our best one. That was by far our best one, and it was a good send off. But at that recital, we also had to do the Eminon sets, and like I couldn't do it. It was just something about that team. Maybe it was the whole we were conditioned not to be disciplined, and now that suddenly they were enforcing discipline, it was like, well, we don't like it anymore. Could have been that. like yeah, it could just be that we're assholes or whatever. But it was just something about the feeling of the team. I just couldn't do it anymore. It just felt different. I know what you guys. I know you guys know what I mean. There was just like a palpable difference in the way the team felt at that point.
Yeah, man.
It was like I was standing there in practice like what is this? What is this? What has this turned into? And it's just weird. I literally cannot get into the specifics because I don't even know how to describe it. It was just one day I was just standing there in the summer. I was like, what the fuck is this anymore? What has this turned into, man? And that's just me. And after that, we performed. It was some of our best work, and I never went back. Well, we went back like once or twice, but
Yeah.
those were like, hey, fuck it. Anyways, hey, and yeah, you guys go ahead. You threw.
I think
yeah.
I think what made me or like what made me think that like, oh, like now is my time like to go was the fact that like sophomore year I started doing really shitty in sophomore year, and it kind of caused the same thing like as Gabe, like it caused a rift between me and my parents, and my parents also like desperately wanted me to quit, but like the thing is like it was like I just liked it so much that like I just kept going because just like damn I just can't like what's it called? I just can't like
you don't
imagine.
Want to let go of this. You don't want to let go of this part.
Yeah,
of your life.
I don't want to let go. I just don't want to let go because like I feel like I've already been there for like what it's been like what my third year. It was like our third year there. So I was like, we're already like halfway there. So then I kept going after like I still kept going to practice after the all male season was, and then there's this one competition that that they went to, but I didn't go because it was like in another state. It was like in Vegas, I think. Yeah. And then I decided not to do it because none of you guys did it. And then while this break was going on, and I was like, oh my god, this is what it's like.
This is life.
To not have practice. I know. I was like, this is life without practice. And so I was like, oh my god, I'm having the best time of my life. Because I remember because like sometimes after school I would take after school naps, and sometimes I would wake up after like when practice is supposed to start, and I would get texts from Andrew saying, oh, we're outside and now we left you.
Damn, my bad.
Because like no it's fine, it's perfectly fine, man, because Andrew would be my ride to practice, and so like I would wake up at like 6:00 and then Andrew would be like, oh we're here, but that was like it would be like an hour ago, so like damn. So then I don't have to worry about waking up in time to go to practice when I actually just wake up whenever I want. I also love that.
I'm gonna make a comment right here. I think like after you said that right now, I come to the realization that maybe we were just too young to be that committed to something like that.
Yeah.
I agree.
We didn't have rides. We had to pay for it.
Right.
We had to pay
Yeah,
for it.
it was all coming out of our parents'
It's come out of our
pockets.
parents. We were too young to be so committed to something like that. Now that I think
It became too much of a priority.
It was a liability rather than
Yeah, it became more of a
it was like
liability
such
than it became
a
a
big,
hobby.
And there's people out there that were able to balance other life and dance, and were very successful.
Like, yo, boy.
Yeah, but like
No, I'm just kidding.
personally, I couldn't. I couldn't handle that shit. And maybe I just at that time, maybe still now, I had an immature brain. But go on, Tyler. My bad.
But yeah, so like it was like during that break, I was like, man, this is what life is like without like having to go to practice every day, not having to worry about waking up in time to go to practice and stuff. So I was like, man, this is like maybe I should take a break. Like it's something that I've been need to do because like I've been like continuously doing it for about like 3 years, and obviously we had to take a break. Like obviously it had to happen. So I was like, all right, the summer after sophomore year, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a break during summer and come back during the school year and see how that goes. I'll talk about junior year once everyone's done. But yeah, that's basically when I knew I needed to get, like when my time was up.
Yeah. For me, I was chilling, you know what I mean? But like I don't know, when everyone left, it I really wanted to leave as well, just
Didn't
because
feel the same.
no, like, yeah, it didn't feel the same. Our goated captain was graduating and leaving.
Shout out Trey.
Yeah. And I just didn't want to be there at the time, and it's pretty much it. But I mean, I could have done more comms, but it wouldn't be the same.
Yeah, I mean,
Go ahead.
it also, like, I know we've talked about this before, but like, since we made such a big commitment at like what 14, 15, like there's so much more stuff we could have done in high school than just dance.
Way
Yeah.
more stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like my first
Yeah.
2 years of high school were lost. Well, I think my first 3 years of high school were lost. I didn't start like enjoying myself until like senior year.
Cause like I feel like if you don't do anything within the first 2 years of high school, it's already too late.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I wanted to do school sports, but I wish I did school sports, but I was never able to because of dance.
Oh wait, can I add something
ahead.
about that
go
also?
ahead.
Yeah, so actually, I actually tried out for the volleyball team, and I technically made it,
Let's
but I
go.
was too committed. I was actually too committed to dance that I didn't show up, and I stopped showing up to the practices.
Bro, same here, Tyler.
Oh
I know.
yeah, dude! I completely
Oh, shit.
forgot. Sean was on volleyball too.
Yeah.
Our first tournament was crazy. Remember that shit?
Yes, sir. I got no PT, but it's okay.
You were my what was that? What's the term? You were my DS.
Left back or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn. But like, imagine if well, cause I did tennis and dance at the same time, which I do not recommend. But imagine if like Jacobs did football at the same time as dance. If Tyler did volleyball at the same time as dance. If Sean did volleyball freshman year at the same time as dance, like it was just we felt like dance was such a priority. And it was like, yeah, some people think of it like that, but I think it's just like a blinding effect. It like blinded us on like what so much more we could have fucking done.
Yeah.
At times it felt
Yeah.
even more important than school at like sometimes.
Yes.
And that was
my
like-
God.
that
Which
was
is like,
weird.
oh, you.
That's
Yeah.
why I regret the most.
I regret
think
that so much.
I think I prioritized it more than school.
Yeah, it was just like.
Yeah, like originally, in middle school, I was supposed to do like flag football and shit, but then everyone started doing dance. I was like, maybe I'll do dance, and then this all happened. But I don't regret it.
Yeah, no, I don't regret all the good times we had. Definitely not. I don't regret like. There's nothing wrong with dance, you know. It's just, man. Just imagine if shit went perfect. Well, I guess
Yeah.
that could be said about everything in life, you know. But hey, also, like we had and I get that not everyone could be like a national dance phenomenon like the lab, and have everything paid for them, and like I get that, but yeah, on M&On we had to pay for our own uniform, we had
Yeah.
to pay to register, which was weird, but I guess the event organizers had to make money themselves. We had to pay a tuition, and like I said, I don't know if this is dirt or anything, but like some of us had to pay more than others. It was just, which I thought was super unfair, and like it just turned out too much. It was too many payments. It was like we're paying for a hobby here, man. Like it's getting too much.
Yeah.
And eventually some of us stopped paying.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, stop paying and we're still on the
And
team.
like it usually went under the radar. But I don't know. And then since we were gone for so long, I think we did return for a little bit, like once, just to test the waters. And
Right.
you could just feel the passive aggressiveness, dude. You could feel the fucking, oh my god.
Oh yeah.
It's just like I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna be honest here. The people, I just couldn't get along with the people now. at that point, and maybe that's because of me. I think it's definitely
Yeah, maybe I'm the asshole.
it's definitely
Yeah.
in the air that we're just we're just hard to get along with. We're just and like that's fair. But personally, I one of the reasons I just couldn't do it anymore is I knew I couldn't get along with the people, which is fine. You know, you're not gonna get along with everyone on this earth. Like that's for like half of us. I think half of us felt that way.
Yeah.
Do we have enough time to talk about junior and senior
Fuck it.
year?
Shit.
Alright, yeah, this will be a long one. This is
Yeah,
gonna be a long one.
Very long one.
Okay, so junior year, we all left.
Yeah.
And then one day we had a sleepover,
Oh
and
shit.
like out of nowhere,
Oh.
we made a new
We
team.
were like, oh,
Yes,
well, if
sir.
we're not having fun with this team, why not make our
Right. Right.
own? And we had good intentions. We really did.
Right.
You know, like the
Yeah.
ideals were there.
Yes. Yes.
And
Absolutely.
It's like, at the time, we were taking AP US history. And
Oh,
we were
yeah.
like, dude, this is just like how America didn't want to pay taxes anymore. But then, so first of all, it wasn't just us. It wasn't just us guys. It was other people around our age that felt the same. They want to leave for whatever reason. If you didn't like how it felt anymore, if you felt like it was too unorganized, if you didn't have money to pay anymore, it was just that. And look, we had good intentions, all right. But
Yeah. That's when we like
yeah, go ahead.
we started, but then we realized very quickly that it takes so much more than heart to run a team.
Yeah, it takes
It does.
so much more than hopefulness to run a team. So like, yeah, like, all respect to Eminon. Like, good job to Eminon, because running a team is definitely not that easy, you know. And
Oh, it was definitely
that's definitely where we underestimated shit, and we like,
so many factors.
yeah, there's so many factors. So like, you know, but all because we started another team, people started. Well, also like, we were basically like blacklisted, you know. People
Yeah.
are like,
Yeah.
fuck these guys.
We try to keep it a secret,
But
or like not like to. I don't know why we kept it a secret, but like when other people on the one kind of found out, like they started getting mad at us for some reason.
I think it's just the idea that this is it's kind of like it's kind of a relevant topic to today's social climate, but like, we gave you everything. We gave you everything, and you're just gonna basically make a team in protest of us.
Right.
Which
Yeah.
I don't think it was. Well, I didn't see. The intention was not to protest.
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
But it
Yeah, I
was,
never saw it that way.
yeah, but obviously people got kind of, that's how people saw it, and like, we're not
Yeah.
gonna.
I wanna sincerely apologize. I took advantage of that anger and made fun of some people, did some shit, almost got beat up. Hey, in retrospect, at that time, I was having fun. But in retrospect, I am so sorry, guys. I did not mean it.
Yeah, like, we just, cause look, you guys, it's been 10 episodes of this podcast. You guys see how we are. Sometimes we can't control our fucking stupid piece of shit humor. All right, so we take advantage of
Yep.
other people's. It's like on Call of Duty. You guys play Call of Duty. You're playing Search and Destroy, and the other team is mad. So you fuck with him. You fuck with the other team on
Yep,
Search
that's
and Destroy.
exactly.
Right,
Because
yes,
they're mad.
yeah. You take advantage of the fucking
The rage.
the anger.
So that's basically what we did, which is like, you know, I'd also want to formally apologize. I also took advantage of that at times, and like, you know, we move on. We grow as people, and look, I'm sorry. All respect to Eminon. You guys did give us some of the best high school memories of our life, and yeah, you know, it does take a lot to make a team, as we see, and also another part of that is we didn't have we didn't have the resources, and the team morale just went down.
Dropped.
Because one fact we forgot was we made a team out of dancers who got tired of dancing on a team.
Right.
So
Yeah.
so the passion was there. Obviously, in the beginning, everyone was excited, but we forgot that one part, which is, if you think about it, is the foundation of the team. So over time, people got tired of dancing again, which is fair enough. But
But I think the main thing was that we wanted to dance in a better environment.
oh, that's facts. Yeah, that's I
Yeah.
forgot that. We did, because like we said, people quit for their reasons. Yeah, you're right. People quit for their reasons. We wanted a better environment, and it was a better environment. I'll say a lot of that. What was it? 4 months we had of that team. Some of I'd say it kind of reignited dancing in me, cause like we weren't bad. I'll say
Yeah,
that team
yeah.
did not have that team had good people, and
Yeah, we were a little goated. Well, I don't know. Based off who was on the team.
no, we have video. We have
and
the video.
who was on Emanon. Wait, we were pretty good.
And if like we have unreleased footage that I don't know will ever come out, but it's good shit. Even okay, so Sean left the team, which is fine. He had his reasons, no problem. But like,
Sorry, guys.
no, it's chill,
Hey,
chill,
it's
it's
cool.
chill.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
it's
Hey,
fine.
You-
It's fine.
I think you made a good move, cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
imagine
you left at the right time.
imagine
You left at the
imagine
right
if
time.
you stayed, cause if there's one person here who loves dance, it's Sean.
Yeah.
And I would
Yeah.
feel terrible if Sean stayed and the team just died. And now that everyone on that team was blacklisted, like he wouldn't have been able to go back as easy as he did. So he left kind of early and stayed with Eminem, which is fine.
Yeah.
But like, so after that team left, or like, yeah, so after that team kind of died, which I don't regret at all. We had good intentions. The dancing itself was good, but we just gave up on it.
It ended up just being a big reality check. Like, we can't.
Yeah, we can't do this. We don't have the resources. We ran out of morale. We don't know. We basically don't know if we're gonna survive. And then,
Yeah.
Right.
so we stopped it. Everyone moved on with their life. Then I think Tyler and Jacobs should take this part up.
Yeah, so after the team died, Sean and a couple people who already graduated, they were telling me to have the other boys come back, and it was just me and Tyler who ended up coming back.
I couldn't do it, man. Fuck.
And
I couldn't do it.
yeah, which is perfectly fine, but we ended up getting put back into the game.
A little late, but it's good.
Yeah.
And this is
a
back
little
on
late.
Emanon, by the way. If those of you listening are confused with this story at this point, they went back to Emanon.
Yeah, junior year of Emanon. Yeah. And then we did Vibe, which was interesting because when we came back, everyone still kind of had
Yeah, you could just tell everyone was just
The
like,
tension.
yeah,
When
it was very tense.
The first
Yeah.
day that me and Jacobs came back, everybody looked at us and they like kind of like dogged us out for like all that, and then me and Jacobs like being like or like we kind of did what Andrew and Gabe did, kind of took advantage of that, and we kind of just like messed around, like in a way.
and it was perfectly
Yeah, plus we didn't
fine.
really care.
Yeah, we didn't really care. We didn't care a lot either.
We
And
didn't
plus,
care if
I would
they
fuck
were
around
mad at
too,
us.
because like when you guys were there,
Yeah.
I had the most fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because keep in mind,
But-
I was like super alone when you guys left. Like I had nothing. I didn't even have friends on the team.
Yeah, but yeah, when we came back, we did Vibe and we did Boys.
Vibe is a dance competition, by the way.
Oh yeah.
It must sound funny as
So-
fuck to the people listening. Yeah, we did Vibe.
Hey, but hey,
Yeah,
that's
go
also
on.
facts.
My bad, Jake is going.
Yeah. And then on Boys, I'd say we gained back the trust of everyone who was on Boys, cause at first they were a little, not, I won't say hostile, but it was still a little tense at the time. And then we moved on, and we did street dance.
We didn't end up winning, but it was fun.
We did not end up winning. We did not get back to back.
I just want to
But I'd
say,
say we
I just
got
want to say
a little cheated.
that okay, their theme that year was Wilderness Scouts, like Russell from Up. I just want to say that concept was fucking sick.
Thank you.
That
Shout out to
concept
John.
was-
It
Shout out
was
to
pretty
John for the
cool.
thing.
Oh yeah, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, John came over with the idea.
That concept's fucking sick.
I would-
But I personally think it could have been executed better.
Yeah, if we had, honestly, if we had, all the OG boys back, that shit would have popped off
Yeah.
even more.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Like what I said earlier, if everything went perfect, I would have stayed.
Hmm.
Maybe E-Man and Andrew would have stayed. But obviously, we're never gonna get a fucking perfect timeline. But yeah, I agree. Like, imagine if we all stayed. God.
Damn, imagine if we all stayed. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That's always the question.
I wish I could have just been on boys, man.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing.
Yeah,
That was
That's another.
like for junior year. That was a big thing.
Because like we said, boys is different. Boys, it's a completely different feel. Even though it's a what's it called? It's an asset of Amanon. It's completely different. And like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just if things went perfect, if my mental health was perfect, if my relationship with my parents were perfect, if my grades were perfect, if everything was perfect, God. But we're never gonna see that. God damn it. So go on.
Yeah. Tyler, you want to take over the next part of junior year?
Yeah. So after the competition that me and Jakis did, we automatically knew that we weren't gonna come back. Like, we were like, that this was like one and done deal. This, because I don't know if Jakis felt the same way, but for me, how I felt was like, it felt worse than sophomore year. Like, every time I was there, I just felt so like, I knew I didn't want to be here, and that translated into like me showing up to practice literally like every other practice, or sometimes I would skip maybe like a lot of practices in a row. I would just like come like once, like three out of the 4 days, or 3 out of 7 days of the week, I guess.
And again, like,
I would only come.
oh my bad.
Yeah, but like I was just like, and I just didn't have. There's like no excuse. Like, I had no excuse to like to practice, but I had the tension of being there, and like, yeah, it was fun. It was fun like being there because like everybody like kind of like quote unquote hated
Search
you.
and destroy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and kind of like take advantage of that. But in the end, it was just like, why am I doing this?
And like
Like-
again, no disrespect to Amanon. Like, you, shout out to you guys. You guys are doing your thing. It's just, where people could feel their own way.
Right.
So yeah, so that's when like I knew that me and Jakis were gonna come back. I don't know if Jakis felt the same way, but like, yeah.
Yeah, personally, I was doing bad in AP US history, so I had to leave. So I personally had a reason. But
Yeah.
School
so
first,
then
baby.
yeah.
a couple months later, I would say around May or June. Maybe June. I think it was June.
Mhm.
Around June, me and Jakis, or Sean texted me and Jakis inviting us to go watch their new set at the place that we practiced at for their comp coming up, which is called Body Rock Juniors. Me and Jakis were sitting there, and we watched it, and we were like, "Yo, this shit's fucking sick." And then
Yeah.
we saw that there was another comp happening like 2 weeks after that called Arena. So then I think Sean asked us if me and Jakis wanted to do it, and then me and Jakis were like, "Oh, should we do it? Like, if we come back, it's gonna be like the same exact thing."
Yeah,
But
bro.
then-
Either way, it was gonna be like 2 weeks anyways. So either way, it wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, and I put in
Yeah.
a good word for you guys too. So
Oh, you did? I did not.
I did actually. Talk to
Oh,
Brian about
good
it.
looks.
Good looks, my
Good
boy.
looks.
Good looks, my boy.
Yes,
Sean the
sir.
plug.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, so me and Jacobs came back, and actually, me and Jacobs did end up having more fun at the end of junior year, more than the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely had more fun because we had like other like people to talk to and stuff. Because in the beginning, it was like there was like no one. Like it was just like me and Jacobs really.
Yeah,
And
me,
and Sean.
Tyler, and Sean.
It was just that, but then like the more, and then like when we came back, like we started like there was like more people, and we were like, yo, you guys are sick, or like we started like hanging out, or like started hanging out more. Like, oh, it's like, oh, you guys are pretty sick, yeah. So we just kept, you guys are pretty sick. Hey, shout out to you
Hey,
guys.
I have a question.
Shout out to
I
you
have a
guys.
question though.
Yeah.
So like, for a lot of us in this group right now, one of the reasons why we left was, like, I guess we couldn't handle being over disciplined, which is kind of our fault, but also we just couldn't get along with some of the people. Like what was your guys' like basically solution to that, to enjoy it like you did?
You go, Jacobs.
I'd say we just didn't care at that point because we were used to it from
Let's go.
earlier in the
Made that
year.
thick skin.
Plus more boys from sophomore year came back, whoever didn't graduate, so it was bearable
Yeah, it's
because
just like
more
more people that come back. But mainly that what Jacob said, we didn't care. I mean, when you're so disciplined, I guess I would kind of do it, but not really.
yeah, you had to do it.
Were they like
Just
were they
had
like
to.
harder at that point?
But yeah, no, there
Yeah,
was.
Oh, yeah, like at the
Definitely.
time we had a captain. Shit, dude. Like he would do like punishments, bro. And I remember one
he's a
time
bitch.
he punished me, Tyler, and Jacobs for leaving practice early to go to a party.
For real.
And dude, that shit sucked. We had to do like 100 burpees, and then next thing you know, Jacobs has like shin splits, and then
Holy
Tyler
Yeah.
can't even do like the next 50.
I would have
Yeah.
just fucking left, man.
I would
Yeah.
have too,
No.
but
I would if I had if
Yeah.
I knew how to drive at the time, I would just
Oh,
left.
that's true.
If I knew how to drive, we couldn't.
Ava,
Definitely
like, yeah, I guess people have
Unnecessary.
reasons.
It was unnecessary beef. I think that was the main thing. Was that whole time was that I think that captain was still mad about what
Yeah,
we did.
very
Oh, yeah,
unnecessary.
very
And he,
unnecessary.
like,
very
he-
childish.
He took out his anger on us, and I still don't understand why. I literally do not understand why he took
That
out his
dude-
anger on us.
yeah,
Because
That dude was
unstable.
That dude was 2 years. How old was he? How old was he in comparing to
I
us?
think
Was
just
it
one
year.
It was
One
just a
year.
It was just a year older.
All right. Well, he may have been older than us, but boy, was he years more childish than us, dude. Like,
was. And dude, Andrew, bro, I'm so sorry. Whatever happened between you and him, like, dude, I'm fucking sorry. I did not
It's
expect
okay.
that.
It's okay.
Bro, like at
Like,
school,
when he
you just
told me-
pulled up.
No, oh wow, my
I was like, bro, you didn't have to do all that, but
at school.
Dude,
Didn't he like
Dude.
brag about some shit saying like, "Oh, yo, I just showed Andrew what's up," or like whatever, and like,
Yeah,
Hey,
like me and
Yeah,
Jake.
but he didn't even do anything.
Nah, he just said, "Why you talking all that shit?" And I was like, "Huh?" He was like, "You know what I'm talking about?" And I was like, okay, who told you?" And he was like, "Oh, nah, I can't tell you that, bro." And then he tried to, he got his homies to try and box me in,
yeah, I
but
heard
then the
about
bell the bell rang for class, and I was like, I'm just gonna go to class, man.
No, but
Yeah,
in all honesty, I think like me and then like you guys, like we had a little bit of beef because like you know how I left, Boys for Hire.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
yeah,
we
I-
gotta
I
talk
would
about
I
that in
think
the friendship
I
episode.
think just because I think that it wasn't anything. I think I just got my feelings hurt. I was like,
Yeah, no, I'm sorry about that. Like,
it's okay. No, I think you made the best move. I think the best you made
made
the
the
best.
best
If
move.
anything,
Best
we
move.
should be sorry. We should be sorry,
Yeah,
Sean.
Yeah, I
sorry.
think
I
at that
I
point,
think we kind of
at
held
that
you
point,
back.
the rest of us were being a bit childish.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you
were also-
made the
hey.
smart move.
So like, yeah, don't get us wrong. It's not like we were like being the bigger person. We were still childish as hell. That's how
Right.
everything
Yeah,
transpired because we were being fucked up.
but- Yeah, but by the time that fool tried to beat me up, it would already been like months since then.
mhm.
Yeah.
So it's like, Bro, what are you still mad about?
But hey,
What?
look. Yeah, that was what? That was already like 2 years ago.
Yeah. It was stupid kid shit.
Yeah.
It was
It
stupid
was-
high school shit.
It was kid shit.
We're all
Yeah.
grown now.
just-
We move on. We move on.
Mm,
All right.
exactly.
Yeah. So, anyways, for this last comp, it wasn't too bad. Like even on the last week of practice, like we didn't do shit, to
We
be
didn't.
honest.
Me and Jake is kind
Like
of
we were just chilling in the cars and shit. Oh, yeah,
Cause-
that shit was chill as fuck.
we weren't in anything. So there was
Yeah.
like no reason. for
Yeah,
us
I
to
think
do
you guys
that.
weren't like you guys were only in the boys piece and the ending. You guys were straight
Yeah.
chilling.
Bro,
That's
that
it.
shit was fucking sick.
Oh my god, it was great.
Yeah, I had fun that year too. Lit.
But that was the last.
Yeah.
That was the last time me and Jake dance. I definitely quit after that.
Yeah.
That was my time.
I think like also like since the senior year was coming up, I think it was just a late wake up call to a lot of us. Like holy shit, we almost gotta go to the real world. We gotta pick shit up.
Mm,
Yeah.
So like
for sure.
like I said, if everything went perfect, dance would have been no problem, and like we would have done that shit at the same time as our regular life. But hey, so like
Facts.
Sean, how was like, okay, first of all, how was your feelings about the team? And then
While you
like,
guys left, or like when you guys went on it.
okay, so the team that we try to make together, and then
Oh yeah, what's your input on that?
and then after you
Honestly,
after you
I
left-
thought it was fucking sick that we were doing that shit. Like I was with it. I was like all in for it. And then like I don't know, something just hit me like, damn, like my roots, you know, like where I
Yeah,
started and learned how to dance is like I'm really good to throw at, you know. I don't know, and then I don't know who heard about it, but I guess he heard about it, and then he told me, he just gave me a little insight, like,
that.
bro, you shouldn't be doing this, like, you should stay, blah, 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 and I'm like, no, like, you may be right, so, you know, I had to go back, and, I mean, props to you guys did a lot of shit, like, I would hear about you guys all the time,
You even choreographed one of our pieces.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and
Oh,
and then you
dude.
said then you let us keep it. So
yeah,
Yeah, you straight carried.
I was all in for
Sean
it, for
carried.
sure. But I just think it's like, you know, like the older heads kind of just like, you know, influenced me to carry on the torch for M&I.
yeah, hey, that's a fair enough.
Yeah.
one, you
Yeah.
know? I get it. Like basically, like they thought we were gonna be that group, and they're like
It must have been like more heavy on you though, Sean, because
exactly because you're the only
you're
one.
like
who
the
le-
chosen one, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like
yeah.
I can't believe we didn't like consider like how you felt at the time, and
That's,
That's
true.
true.
that
Again-
really makes me feel
again, we were-
shitty.
We're sorry.
Very
Like, we just kind of
childish of
left you.
us.
We were like, man.
Man, fuck
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean, I was pretty alone for a while, but like, you know, like you gotta do what you gotta do on M&I to like, you know, like survive, like make
Survive,
friends.
Yup.
Yeah.
So I started making like friends, and I don't know. It wasn't the same, but you know, like I missed you guys so much.
and you
Like
know
I tried to get you
Yeah.
guys back, but you know, it's all good.
And
Hey.
it's crazy because we just came back from like having a long ass period where you and I didn't even talk. But that's
Yeah.
that's a whole other episode. But yeah, I
Yeah.
felt so shitty
It's
because
all
I
good,
missed
though.
you, and then we were like friends again for like a couple months, and next thing you know, we're not
that's
talking
another
again.
thing. Hey, that's
We'll,
another
we'll,
thing.
we'll
Yeah,
always
man.
be friends. Like this
Yeah.
group is always gonna be close. We're always gonna be locked in.
Hey,
no
and
matter
Hell
what.
yeah.
like
Yeah,
don't mean
yeah,
to get
definitely.
sappy here, but like man, we kind of let dance get in the way of our friendship.
That's
Yeah.
very true. I was just
And,
about to
like-
say that. I can't believe that we let such dumb shit get in the way of our friendship.
And dude, it even
Yeah.
carried outside of dance. Like, me and Sean stopped talking at school and everything, dude.
Yeah.
I know. We would just give like this like little what up. Or,
Yeah,
like,
we
you
would
know,
just dap each other.
You know
up
what I'm
and then
talking
move
about?
on,
We would dap each other and just like walk away.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not the same, you know.
And
Like
then, yeah, like, and like we would play Call of Duty, and then I'd be kind of lost in some of your jokes because and I think you would be lost in our jokes too, just because we hadn't
Yeah.
hung out in so long.
I know.
But hey, you know, hey, we move on. We're all grown now,
We're all
Yeah.
grown.
and also
We
like,
graduated.
Yes.
We're chilling.
That's
that's
true.
Yeah.
hey, that's all kid shit. Hey, so we'll also get all the kid shit out of the way in the next upcoming episodes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so also another thing I had to ask is like, How was your senior year?
Yeah.
On Eminon.
'Cause you were the
Like
last one.
Eminon or boys?
Eminon.
Eminon.
Both.
'Cause
Both.
you were the
Oh,
last
Just
dude,
one.
tell
that
your
shit
just tell
was-
your full story about
Bro,
some
and
dancing
in
senior
like
year.
in all honesty, Eminon my senior year was shitty as fuck. Like
God.
Hey,
the
and
director,
those
he
of
didn't
you who
have
are
anything
listening,
planned.
those of you who
Oh,
are
what's up?
listening,
Sorry.
he's just Sean, oh my bad. I just wanted to say, those of you who are listening, Sean's just being honest.
Yeah.
I'm just being
Yeah,
honest.
don't bag
like,
on him.
Like I was captain of Eminon, and I
Oh,
didn't
yeah?
want to be. I honestly didn't want to be.
Damn.
But I was the only OG left, quote unquote OG.
That's our
And
fault
then-
too. So I can't believe we just.
I ended up being captain. I made a few pieces, but dude, I think it was vibe, and then I had to choreograph like the ending, bro, and I had to choreograph the ending like the week before the comp, and I had nothing in me, bro.
Oh my God.
That shit
then-
must be stressful, bro.
And then the director had like the mixed already, like a week before the comp, and then, bro, the ending was so like hard to choreograph to, because all you could hear is like beats and like hi hats, and like, dude, I can't do this shit.
So he gave you a short time frame, and he didn't give you much freedom.
Yes,
Jesus.
exactly. He didn't get. I mean, I didn't even get to like pick out the theme, like video games, bro. Like that's the theme. Like,
Oh,
I guess the director just like wanted to stick to what he wanted to do.
Did you
That's
pitch it to
video
him?
game?
I think that's another reason why I left.
I did.
Because
Oh,
I
shit.
feel
I
like
pitched it to him, but
I feel like he did endorse sharing your ideas, and he took
Uh-huh.
he ended up taking he took some people's ideas, but
Yeah.
he like for the most part he didn't really.
Damn, that.
And I
that's
just felt
why.
like that was very limiting of the team's potential, and what we could become. But
like, to be honest, bro, like, in all honesty, like towards the end of like Eminon or senior year, like I wanted to quit so bad, like. But the only thing that kept me going was like, bro, you just have to do these 4 years and you're done, bro. And you'll
Yeah,
have
the
that
journey,
you'll have
man.
that fucking title. And I'm like, all right, bro, I just had to do it, and then I did it, but I don't know, it didn't pay off because after you're done performing, you have like that excitement, like that adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
I didn't get
Yeah.
that shit after we performed.
Fuck.
I was just like, finally, bro, we're done with this shit. I could go
Fuck.
home.
So it felt
Damn.
more of like a. What's the
Like,
word? Like a
It
chore?
felt
Like a
for me, I was more
job.
obligated to just
Oh,
finish
yeah.
it.
Like
Like
a
I didn't have no
forced
Yeah, it was
passion
like-
for it.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
It's like when you shoot your dog with cancer. Like it had to be done,
Holy fuck.
but it didn't feel
What
good.
the-
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. Hell yeah.
It's like I'm sorry, Sprinkles. That cancer's eating away at your body. It's time to go.
I mean, like,
Sprinkles.
that's one way.
Thank God it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was more hyped on the fact that I was done.
Damn.
Yeah,
Like, I'm chilling now.
Hey, props to you, man. You stayed
for
throughout
real,
the
bro.
fall,
What a
the 4
fucking
years.
What a
trooper.
fucking
You're a
champ.
trooper, man.
Did you ever like
You-
question
bore,
your?
he bore the front of it.
Obviously,
did-
obviously not all of us could do that, but you fucking stuck it out, man.
Had to do for the boys one time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the five of us always thought that you should have had a better dance.
Yeah, you definitely
um,
deserved more.
environment.
Yeah, like you deserve
and,
more. Yeah.
opportunity. Yeah.
Oh,
Definitely.
yeah, for sure.
Because out of all our groups, you definitely like we were able to see like, oh, you definitely have some sort of future in dance. If
Yeah.
you were like, and I hate how that's how it is in the industry. You just have to get lucky, and like
Yeah.
people say, oh,
Yeah.
hard work, but no, sometimes you just gotta get lucky. Sometimes you just gotta so
Right.
happen to make friends with this person, who's friends with this person, who's friends with this choreographer, who's well known.
Thanks, dude.
And like that's what fucking sucks. That's what fucking something maybe you have to move out, move to San Diego, move to fucking San Francisco, but sometimes you can't move. And like
Yeah,
I
you're
just-
stuck here.
I just feel like you definitely could have had some sort of future, dude. You're a fucking beast, but like
Yeah.
obviously
Thanks, man.
all people aren't served the same plate, man. And like, hey, I believe in you if you keep it up, man. Just
That's
Yeah.
the plan, bro. Gotta do it up.
Yeah, like
dude, hey.
look at Trey, man. So
Yeah,
inspirational.
hey, plus, like, exactly. Like, we have a lot of time. You're only 18, man.
That word is like associated with like your name whenever, or at least, like even
in our heads.
yeah, like even like back then in Taekwondo, because I knew you danced at the time, and every time I'd always this is sounds, but every time I thought of you, I always like thought of like those like cool ass
Thought
dubstep
of the name.
dance videos he posted on
The
Instagram
whip.
back in the
Oh
day.
The
fuck.
shmoney
Yeah.
dance.
Dude, those are old.
Yeah, but it's always like
Oh, just fucking around.
well, yeah, it's like
Hey,
associated with you.
but like, look, hey, in the end, I don't regret dancing. You know. So
Yeah,
many good
it taught us
memories.
stuff.
It led me to meet you guys.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Made some lifelong friends.
Made lifelong friends. You know, like lifelong memories. And I think in the end, like again, we were young, we were ignorant, we were brash. We thought we thought we were fucking comedians. If we ever fucking made you feel disrespected, offended, we're sorry. Hopefully you could apologize or you could like accept our apology, but like, hey, that's on you. But look, we move on. But yeah, like I don't regret dance at all. Like some of my best, like I think dance got me my best friends that I consider my brothers. Taught
Hell
me
yeah.
hard work. It got me a girlfriend. You know.
Yes, sir.
You
Damn.
know, I definitely don't regret dance. You know. What about you guys?
That era was so fun.
That was-
man.
that shit.
God.
Hey, we'll talk about that era later on, but that,
That
shit
was
felt
so
like a fever
funny.
dream. Anyways,
God
you guys have
damn.
any closing words?
I think
Yeah, it definitely
my-
taught us a lot of
Oh,
stuff
okay.
psychologically also.
No, for sure.
Yeah, cuz I feel like each of us like went through like a depression what's the word? Like era?
One way
No,
or
not
another,
era, like an
yeah.
episode,
the
yeah.
Episode.
Yeah, I feel like
Mm.
each of us had one and we just learned from dance about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I genuinely still love dancing.
Oh, yeah, for
but
sure.
it's just in the end, what ultimately let me leave was just the environment. I just couldn't get along with. I
Yeah.
just couldn't get along with the people. Unnecessary beef and like I just need a break for myself in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think for me, along with everybody else, I love dancing. It has a place in my heart, but yeah, that environment was not for me. Plus, I think
Facts.
personally leaving just allowed me to mature.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like, but even though I did some dumb shit when I was off the team, I think especially recently looking back on everything I've done, I've truly learned
Yeah.
now. I've truly feel like I've matured now.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
Yeah, I feel like dance is, or not dance, but like what we experience from dance is one of those experiences that everyone should go through. Cause like, I don't know, being on like a team like that, well, boys,
Yeah.
was just like, that shit was fun as
Like
fuck.
not
Yeah.
everyone. I know this is on such a small scale. It's not like we were NBA champions or won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But like even though it's on such a small scale, like there's nothing better than the feeling of being a champion, man. We fucking
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
cried our
dude.
eyes out that freshman
And
year.
with all of your best friends.
Exactly.
For real.
God.
And like that's another thing. Like we made like look at Paul and Jordan. I haven't talked to those guys in forever. But when I joined their Discord and I played Valorant with them, it felt like old times. It felt like we're always gonna have that love for each other. And same thing with Sean. Like I haven't seriously talked to Sean in so many years, which I'm so sorry because I think we just let our prides
bro.
and dance get in the way. But like winning, it just you just make a bond that I think will last a while.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, just feeling everybody be like proud of you, and then just feeling like it was really like the means did justify the end.
Yeah,
It was like we actually did put in work and that work paid off, and in
Mhm.
the end everybody felt it. Like our teammates on fucking Emanon, our family.
dude, our
Yeah.
family. That was the craziest
I'm
shit.
sure my mom had no idea how much this meant to
Yeah.
me, but it was good that she just was proud of
No,
me.
that's
Yeah.
the
Like,
crazy
that's all
part.
that
That was
mattered.
that was the only time I felt like my family was like proud of me dancing, and then
Yeah,
like
Yup.
our
boys.
the team, the dance team at our high school that we were kind of always rivals with, when we went back to school, they were like proud of us. I was like, holy shit, this is so
Yup.
crazy.
Yeah, dude, that's how it was. Like,
That
holy
was-
shit.
And,
Fun
like,
days, dude.
If that never happened,
Yeah.
if we never won, I don't think. Here's the thing. I think when I have kids, I'm gonna be like, if I see them dancing on and they're watching dance on TV on their phones or whatever, they're like, hey, son, your dad used to be a dance champion.
Damn.
I used to be like that in my
Oh
day.
fuck.
If we never won, I would have just like, I don't think I'm gonna brag about tennis that much to my children. I'll probably just be like, I set the record for the most losses in 4 years, kids.
Holy
Just
shit.
facts. Anyways.
Oh,
But yeah, like,
shit.
I don't regret dance. Shout out to Eminon. Shout out to Undeclared. Shout out to Boys in Motion. Shout out to Byron Bukau.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Shout
Brown
out
book.
Yeah,
Shout
Brown
out,
book.
Shout out to
Brown
Byron
book.
Hey.
That shit
Oh,
carried.
shout out to
Yeah.
one quick fucking shout out to Christian man.
Shout out to Christian
That
Bukau.
too.
I know that motherfucker just did the same thing, just bore the happiness with us. Just
Yeah.
he wasn't even on the dance floor with us, but when we came back to that cafeteria
Oh,
and we were all crying our
in
eyes
his
out,
Oh, I
rainbow
know.
skinny hat.
he was just
Yo.
Hot
there,
dog on
like
the stick. Hot
he
dog
was
on
like-
the stick.
he
He
just
was smiling like
was
a
there
golden
for us,
retriever,
just
man.
For real, bro.
just good.
You-
He was just
He was
he was just
smiling and
a-
shit.
a good genuine friend
Yeah.
that was proud of us.
We'll get him
too.
on
Even
an
though we
episode.
neglected
Fucking
him.
funniest friend.
Yeah.
We gotta get him on the episode.
Yeah.
I hope he's listening.
Yeah, we need an
if he
episode
doesn't, we'll
involved.
fuck it.
But-
I'll send it to
F7.
him myself.
Yeah.
Anyways, like,
Hey, this was a good
hey,
fucking
if you made it
episode, I
this,
gotta
if you
say.
made it
Hell
this
yeah,
far,
dude.
thank you so much. Let us know if you want to see
Yeah.
Sean.
If
on
you
more
guys actually
episodes.
listened, if you guys actually listened to the whole thing, you're a trooper also. And I'll give you
Yeah.
$1.
Hey, so first,
Oh, shit.
let us know if you want to see Sean more. Let us know if you want to see us
I'll
dance.
definitely
Hey,
be
let us know
here.
if you want to see us dance. Oh shit.
Oh,
You have-
hey, come
Oh.
on. Come on, one time.
What if we all
Hey,
We should
collab?
collab one
That's
time.
another
one
thing.
time.
That's another thing.
Hey.
I like dance still, but I don't think I could ever move like I used to.
No, I
And
definitely
maybe-
can. I
and
got a
maybe
different
young-
back than I was.
I definitely cannot dance. If I dance,
Not
I'm
gonna
Boys,
lie.
we don't have to go hard. We could just do something light.
Hey, I'm
Something,
down. Hey,
you know?
hey, we'll talk about this. We'll talk about this after. We'll
Yeah,
talk about
let's
this
yeah,
talk
after.
about
we'll-
potential
yeah.
projects.
Yeah.
You know what I
Hey,
mean?
Sean, close us
Thanks
out.
for
Close us
listening.
out,
Yeah,
Sean.
close us out, Sean.
All right, guys. Let me just say one thing. Dance on its own. It's. I love dance, alright. But dancing with these group of guys is a whole nother story.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
it brings back
Yeah.
so many memories. And then, honestly, if we were to dance again, in the future, it'd probably make up for all the years you guys were out.
Yeah.
So, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you all for listening.
Let's go.
And
Yeah.
yeah, I love you guys.
Let's
Let's
go.
Fucking go.
Yeah.
This is a
Let's
W.
go.
Yes, sir.
W.
Dub.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed that 2-part episode, feel free to sub, give us a like, follow us on the socials. Yeah, 'cause we really enjoyed recording that with our boy Sean. It was nice to, look back, reminisce, laugh, all that, it's pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, just wanted to say we appreciate all the support, likes, views, even if it's just 5 minutes of your time, or if you watch the whole thing. Appreciate it. Anyways, just wanted to say that we're going through a little rebranding phase, I would say. So definitely expect increase in value in terms of production, and maybe even content, Who knows? Maybe a little hardcore Minecraft series in the works. Keep an eye out for that. And yeah, we're gonna take next week off, just to come together, form some new ideas for the Gimme Brain Media, just as a whole. And yeah, just thanks for listening. Oh, I see my dog. I think he has to go poop. Oh, he has to go poop.